Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Emefiele's detention sees surprising reasons why court orders DSS to release the CBN governor with immediate effect. Federal High Court has been ordered to release the suspended CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele, captured and detained by the Department of State Service (DSS). Emefiele's arrest, custody, and questioning were deemed illegal by the Federal High Court of Abuja. The court also overturned any arrest warrant the DSS may have secured to hold Emefiele or conduct an investigation into allegations of money laundering, fraud, or financing of terrorism. The suspended Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) governor Emefiele has been ordered to be released immediately by Justice Bello Kawu of the Federal High Court in Abuja. On Friday, July 14, Justice Kawu ruled that the DSS arrest, custody, and questioning of Emefiele breached the ongoing ruling orders of Justice M.A. Hassan in suit number FCT HC GAR CV 41 2022. The ruling was delivered by the presiding judge just 24 hours after an EFCC court ordered Emefiele's release from the DSS custody, according to the Nigerian Tribune. The ruling was based on an initiating motion on notice that Emefiele had filed before the court, accusing the Attorney General of the Federation (AGF), the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), the Inspector General of Police, the State Security Service (SSS), and the Central Bank of Nigeria of wrongdoing. Peter Abang, the attorney representing Emefiele, requested that the court declare the applicant's arrest and incarceration to be unconstitutional and void in light of Justice M.A. Hassan's ongoing judgment from December 29, 2022. The leadership stated that the court also declared invalid and null and void any arrest warrant obtained or procured by the respondents. It stated particularly the DSS for the purpose of apprehending, detaining, and or questioning Mr. Emefiele in relation to claims of financing of terrorism, fraud, money laundering, round-tripping, and threats to national security made before or from any court since the date of Justice M.A. Hassan's ruling. The DSS was specifically prohibited from arresting, detaining, proceeding against, violating, or interfering with Emefiele's personal liberty and freedom of movement, as well as from taking any other actions against him by Justice Kawu, who also granted an injunction. DSS accuses Emefiele of a crime but withholds crucial information, Godwin Emefiele, the Central Bank of Nigeria's CBN, suspended governor, has reportedly been charged with a crime by the Department of State Services (DSS), according to Daily Trust. The service spokesperson, Peter Afunaya, made his announcement in a statement on Thursday, July 13. He added that the action was taken to abide by the High Court's decision, which was made in the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). The Department of State Services (DSS) has been urged to expedite its investigations into the suspended chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Abdulrasheed Bawa, and the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), Godwin Emefiele, according to a separate report by Daily Trust. During an interview by the late-night television program Politics Today, Falana made this call. So I don't know why DSS haven't, charged this man to court yet, because if truly you claim that this man have, committed crimes, if he was financing terrorism, if he was doing round tripping, if he was, involved in one crime or the other, DSS should have just charged him to court. I feel is that not is that not the normal thing they should have done? But no, I feel that somehow, some way, the arrest of Emefiele is just to intimidate him and to prove that, we are now in power now. We are now in power. We can do and undo. We can send you to prison for life. I just feel somehow it's looking like a vendetta. Like, okay, so you were working against me during the campaign. Now I'm the president. You cannot do anything to me. I can ride you. I can do whatever. Because if actually Emefiele was involved in crime, what is stopping DSS from actually, filing the case in court, for actually taking him to court? This man has been detained for a while now, for over 2 weeks or 3 weeks now. And till now, as we speak, nothing has been done. There's this meme that I normally see. It says the Americans, they would, if they see a tiger, they would hide. They would monitor the tiger. They will investigate until they are able to catch the tiger red-handed. But in Nigeria, they will capture a cat and torture the cat until the cat confesses that he is actually a tiger. The kind of strategy that we use in this country is somehow. That is why innocent people end up being in prison in this country. In this country, just pray that you are not in the wrong place at the right. You are not in the wrong place at the wrong time, or you are not in the wrong. How do they even say it? Because these are our Nigerian police. They do not investigate. They do not. They will just detain you and torture you until you start saying what you did not even do. You start confessing to crimes that you did not even commit. You guys, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe, guys, if you haven't. What are your thoughts on these issues that we just finished discussing? Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with your friends and family, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.